Sally Olson here, and I just want to spend a little time telling you what you can expect to see on Selling on eBay in 7 Days CD disc. First thing you're going to notice is that you will be given a free online course where you could make your own videos for your classified ad or even an eBay listing once you get started and get a little confidence going. I blurred out the URL right here because I don't want eBay to think I'm selling something outside of eBay in this area. So let's just take a quick look at the rest of the page. Once you slide your disc in to your disc holder and you get it started, it is an auto run mode, so it should work quite easily for you. We begin day one. And day one is really more about just organizing. I'm going to ask that you get boxes and things and get them labeled, and then going around through your home and finding things to sell. And then a very important sort of what I call a survival flash is be aware that some of your most precious items that are like gold to you may not sell well on eBay. So collect everything. And this is so true, especially when you begin to sell the things you value the most, you think have the most value, and that is not always the case. Now on day two, we begin a part called photography. A lot of people just start to moan and groan, but I'm going to tell you, without good photography, when you begin selling, you will not sell much of anything. Your photographs have to be clear and sharp. We're going to talk a little bit about digital cameras, setting up a place in your home to photograph that's very inexpensive. And then we're going to download some free editing software. It's called Faststone.com. It's a wonderful little program and you'll like it, and we will then take a time, and remember we're only on day two, and we're going to learn how to lighten or darken a picture you've taken in case it's not quite the way you want. Cropping, which is getting rid of unwanted empty space, and you'll practice each of these on the pictures that you take. Then we're going to go on to day three, which is, let's just stop for a second and take a breather. We're slowing down the pace, and we're going to talk about storage and shipping. Please don't try to sell something on eBay that you have no idea of how you're going to ship it. If you have a 5-foot artificial tree, before you put it up on eBay, you better be sure that you have a box or something to put it in and what that shipping cost will be. So we'll spend a day on that, and then we begin day four by how to actually list your item for sale on eBay. How to research, find out what other people are selling them for, how to write a good title, and I have some free downloads. Now here's a link to an eBay tutorial for simple rules of what can and cannot be in your listing title. And I've also repeated quite a few of these in a free download here. It's a quick review, and then I have a sample worksheet, and I offer the very same worksheet in Word in case you have that program on your computer, so you can add your own comments if you want to and save it. It becomes yours. You end up with a lesson booklet at the end of this. And then on the afternoon of that same day, we are going to start to list a book for sale. And I've picked a book for sale because it's one of the easiest things in the world to list. Most people have some kind of a book in their home they'd be happy to try to sell. And this will show you step by step exactly how to do it. And then once we have a couple of items listed, we're going to spend day 5 looking on these listings. How many people are coming? Has anybody bid on anything? Should I be sending an email? And then once the bidding closes, of course, collecting your money and finding out if you have difficult customers and how to deal with them. I can only tell you that refunds are of the utmost importance to you when you first begin to sell. Day 6 will be all about shipping. Very simple. I'm going to put it in the box that you've already purchased. On day 2, you're going to go in here, how to use click and ship, and then on day 7 we're going to look at our bonuses. I have a couple of videos here. These are recent eBay feedback changes, and on February 20th 2008 they had price changes, so that you will have some kind of an idea of some of the things that sellers are up against or that actually favor them to sell more items. And you need to be keeping up with all the new rules that eBay has. So I hope this will help you, and it's a very thorough and complete course, and I know you can learn a lot to become a really good seller.